Hi, I'm Cedric from RTINGS.com. In a world filled with marketing claims, sponsored reviews, and AI-generated content, independent and real testing done by humans matters more than ever. We've had a soft paywall for a few years on our website. We're now moving toward a more membership-supported model to ensure RTINGS.com can stay independent, keep protecting you, the consumers, and preserve trustworthy data. Don't worry though, this change doesn't affect our videos on YouTube. We will still post videos about our in-depth investigations with our testing measurements. This change only affects our website for those of you who want to see the full set of lab results. If you'd still like to support us in another way, subscribing to our channels really helps us out too. For years, the internet worked in a relatively simple way. Independent sites invested in original research, and search engines sent people to that research. So if you created something genuinely useful, you were rewarded with traffic to support your work. Today, when you search for something like Best TV, you might see an AI overview and sponsored results and then product listings. Organic search results are pushed far down. Even when a site ranks first organically, fewer people actually reach it. And that's if you are lucky and the first organic result is actually good. Recently, AI summaries have increased this problem even further. Instead of sending users to the original source, Google often answers the questions directly on the results page. Even if it sometimes cites the sources, users click on the sources less because they don't need to. From a consumer side, this is often very useful because you don't need to dig into an unknown website with ads to figure out the answer you're looking for. But that's assuming the summary is accurate. We've already seen cases where AI-generated answers cite us for performance numbers that don't exist on our site. For example, if you ask what is the input lag for the LG B5 at 4K 120Hz, AI answers around 9 milliseconds and cites us. But if you go to our website, we actually measured 5.2 milliseconds for 4K at 120Hz. The problem is that people don't click on the source to validate the results, so they might get inaccurate information. The end result is that while it makes some websites like ours appear more often, the actual clicks are down. If fewer people reach the original research, fewer resources flow back to the people doing that work. Over time, that weakens the incentive to produce rigorous, independent testing in the first place. And it's not just us who are affected. Some websites that used to provide real and in-depth journalism insights, like Anantech, have stopped operations. If independent testing labs can sustain themselves because fewer people reach their work, original data production slows down. Eventually, AI systems won't be trained on fresh reviews that actually tested the products. They will be trained on summaries of summaries of summaries. If independent testing fades away, buyers are left with marketing instead of measurements. More than ever, we need a trusted source of product reviews for buying decisions. What does it mean for us at RTINGS.com? Performing lab-based and in-depth testing is expensive, especially if you do it in an independent way. We buy every product ourselves, like you, the normal consumers, without accepting paid or sponsored reviews. We test them using a standardized lab methodology and publish out the results so you can compare the products yourself. For example, in the last year, we bought 618 products to test at retail prices, just like any consumer would, at a cost of $714,000. And that isn't even the highest cost. The real investment is a team of experts, the engineers, the testers, and writers, those who design the tests, run the measurements, and interpret the data. Behind every chart you see on the website is a real person ensuring the data is accurate. That's why we're shifting towards a membership model, one that connects our work directly to the people who value it. We've historically relied on affiliate revenues. At RTINGS.com, we've done a great job at building a strong wall between our editorial independence and monetization, so we're not biased towards products that pay more commission. For example, we don't shy away from recommending a DIY air purifier. But affiliate's model doesn't work if you can be credited with helping a consumer make a buying decision, as is currently the case with AI. Membership aligns the incentive more cleanly. If the information isn't useful, accurate, or worth paying for, people won't pay. This is the model we want to make sure we align with consumers directly, to stay unbiased, to keep improving the quality of our testing, and to advocate for consumers. So we've revamped our membership program, which was previously called Insider Access. Now it's simply our membership. Much of the website remains free. However, our full test results and in-depth analysis of products are now available only to our members. Not only does this help you directly support independent and in-depth product testing, but it also makes it harder for AI to scrape our data. We will continue to iterate on what that looks like over time as we refine the model across different product categories. Independent product testing matters more than ever. If you value real comparable data and not marketing claims, become a member to support our work and our mission to help you, the consumers, buy the best product for your needs. Thank you for your support.